Good evening, everybody. It's Richard and Rhonda. Couples Challenge on this Sunday. It's late, but we're going to get it in. We got our questions ready for each other. How you doing, girl?
Good.
All right.
Tired, so
we're gonna let her go first.
Oh,
I'm not looking. Go ahead. You want me to go first?
No, I'll go. Okay.
So the challenge is you're supposed to write down some questions, and then I'm supposed to answer, and then I'm supposed to write down some questions, and she's supposed to answer. So we've already written the questions down to save a little bit of time because it took me a long time to get some questions.
Yeah.
So she's gonna go do hers first, her question first,
Okay.
her first one. All right. Go
So
ahead.
my first question is: are you gonna write it down after? Or are you just gonna say it out loud and then I'll compare with what I wrote? Something like that. Okay.
I'll just say it.
Okay. What is the name of the place we went to on our first date?
Wait a minute. On our first official date or the first day we met?
Our first date.
Our first date?
Our first date.
Wait a minute.
Oh my god.
Well, I think our first date
Oh my
was
goodness.
was the car show in Benicia.
Wrong.
No,
Yes.
it was not.
Yes, that's wrong.
What was our first date?
I am so angry. I can't believe you really don't know the answer to that.
Well, I know the first time we met.
No.
That was the first date.
No, our first... Anyways, the answer to the question is our first official date was at 1300. You took me to 1300 because it was right after I came back from Hawaii for my birthday.
No. All right, well, who was the artist that we saw? Because that was going to be one of my questions. Who was the artist? Huh? Do you know?
We didn't see anybody on our first date. The first time that we went to 1300, it was the second time that we went to 1300.
We
See,
just had dinner. Oh. Oop. All right.
I am so mad that you did not know that.
I thought we went. Never mind. It don't even matter.
Oh my gosh.
That really wasn't our first date, though.
Yes, it was.
No.
Yes, it was.
No. Never mind. I'll tell you after we turn this off what our first date was.
Okay. But that was our first date. Okay.
Wait, is it my turn?
I'm going to do the two
you're going to do yours?
questions.
Okay.
If I were to hit the lottery, what would I do?
Disappear?
Is that your answer? And I say it all the time.
If you were to hit the lottery,
What would I do?
you just told me this the other day too. We just talked about this.
See, you don't listen.
I forgot.
You don't listen.
I forgot.
And I bet you there's somebody out there in Facebook land that knows the answer to this.
Ooh, I wanted to say something that has to do with Disneyland, but I know it doesn't. I know it doesn't.
Okay, so I don't want to prolong the video. So the answer is I would take a tour of all the Disney parks.
Oh, God.
Tokyo, Paris, Hong Kong,
Why do you think
Orlando.
I would never get that? Because I'm not going.
Everybody knows that. What?
See, she'd be going by herself.
But everybody knows that.
You did not say that when we were talking about what would happen if we won a lottery, because I said I wouldn't know y'all. I'd just disappear. And I wouldn't tell nobody.
That was your answer. That wasn't my answer.
Y'all would just be like, where's Richard go? I'd be like,
Okay.
Anyway, all right, so here's mine.
Mm-hmm.
What was the name? What's the name of the very first friend of mine that I introduced you to?
So when you say friend,
Good, like family. No, it was the very first friend of mine on my side, not associate.
that was
but
Mavis.
Friend. No, it wasn't Mavis. See, I don't know.
Then no, I don't remember.
It was actually at the car show. It was Roman.
Yes. Yes.
And you met his brother Lance and his
Yes.
wife Lisa.
Yes. That's true. That was before. Yep.
And then you met Chanel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Here's the second one. What's the name of the city I was born in?
Rhode Island.
No. That's the state.
I don't know. Okay. You don't have to do the music because I don't know. For real?
We breaking up tomorrow because she don't know me. I'm looking for a girlfriend.
What is the answer?
Newport. I told you.
I knew that.
I told
But
you.
I should get a half a point
There ain't no
for
half
that.
a points for nothing. I said the city. It's technically a town, but it's not new. It's not Rhode Island. That's a
Okay.
state.
Well,
So we don't know each other. We need to start over.
and actually, this was hard because one, it's late. Two, we did just recently do something that was very similar like this, so we have picking this stuff, and then we still don't know. So what's the deal with
Well,
that?
our challenge about taking the hour walk and all that, we went through a whole bunch of these questions while we were walking for that hour, which is why we found out some things we didn't know about each other. So this is a good challenge. Appreciate it very much. It's couples challenge week 5. Shawnte and Monique, Barbados dude. I even knew that.
I knew that.
That's a shame.
I was saying Barbados. Oh.
Y'all been married how long? And you don't know where she want to go? I know where she wants to go.
And actually, Shawnte, she wants to do that for her anniversary. So I think now you need to make that happen, Captain.
They plotting, dog. In trouble. Get it together. Cancun coming up. Y'all have a good evening. It's almost midnight. We're out of here.
Bye.
Richard and Rhonda saying good night.
Ow! You're my hair.